it's pretty critical that people don't go change their gear around like the day before race day. A lot of people go and do that, but the things that are very common, regardless of what equipment you're riding, just to pay attention to. So I look at like the top 3 things an athlete can do. First off, clean your bike up. All right, we all have to carry all of our nutrition, all of our spare gear, but taping 47 gels to the top tube, put as many in the pockets as you can. The pockets are really low on the back. It's a good aerodynamic position. If you can pick up something in special needs or grab it through an aid station, that's a more efficient way aerodynamically. That can be upwards of, honestly, up to about 5 minutes over the entire 180K. So that's number 1. Number 2, if it's a cold day or you decide you're gonna have to go to apparel, don't just grab the old windbreaker that you have out of the backpack. That can be upwards of about half an hour slower over an Ironman distance race. So going to a little bit tighter fitting clothing can make a difference, even if it is better to be warm than cold, but I'm not gonna play aero versus thermal. That being said, just think a little bit more form fitting in that effect. And then outside of that, really smooth in the crosswind. The ideas of having to go to just crazy lengths and equipment and, oh, I'm gonna run the deeper wheel and that cross and all that kind of stuff. Just remember, for a lot of the athletes out there, it's about being able to handle your bike. So anything you do in that case, the biggest piece is you have aero bars on your bike. You're only aero when you're in the aero bars. So ride the bike setup that allows you to be most stable so you can be in the aero bars for the longest amount of time. That's the biggest bang for your buck. And so with all that, that's how we're going to be the most efficient out on race day.
I do want to ask you though, shape legs.
So the only other thing that I'd throw out were like day before that you could maybe do. We've done a lot of testing on athletes with Jesse Thomas, one of our pro sponsored athletes. Shaved legs can be over 4 minutes saved over an Ironman distance event. So that's because the legs are spinning around a crazy amount. Benefit, you also get style watts because it looks good, and the ladies will love it. So.